How to be inclusive? The answer is you can't. This is such a good example of why non-duality is such a brilliant teaching, because non-duality goes at a spiritual question from the negative rather than the positive. Because how to be inclusive? I want to be inclusive. You've immediately tied yourself into a circle that you can't get out of. Because how are you going to be inclusive of people who don't want to be inclusive, right? Instead, it's better to go at it from the negative side, just the way non-duality does, and say, I want to try to not exclude people. I would like to work on the steps to not exclude people. And then now you have a way to discern. Because, for instance, say you're going to have a group gathering and you want to not exclude people. Are you going to not exclude like serial killers? Are you going to not exclude really obnoxious people who come in and yell and scream? You know, when you go at it from this point of view, now you have the ability to be discerning. I want to try to not exclude people. And then you can like target your ideal. So we want to make sure that we don't exclude immigrants, or we want to make sure that we don't exclude fundamental Christians, or we want to make sure that we don't exclude Muslims. Now we can actually start talking about real things that we can do to not exclude people. It's another, like, I want to be inclusive. It's like just this nebulous idea that turns into I don't know what happens, because anytime I hear of a group, we want to be inclusive, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do something that's going to get me excluded from that group. Done it plenty enough times. Because it turns into a belief system. It turns into a way to judge other people. They're not inclusive, you know? So you just excluded those people. So it's like boom, 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 boom. You put yourself into a situation where you have to lie. And lying to yourself is the number one way to never be able to figure out who you are. Because you have to then start believing the lie, or else you can't maintain it. So this is the exact same thing with non-duality. This is why non-duality doesn't really focus on the unity and the oneness of everything, even though that's the point. That's the point of the whole thing. It focuses on all the ways that we divide ourselves from unity. So you can work through all of those. You divide yourself from unity by your belief systems. So what's a belief? What does it feel like? You divide yourself from unity by not noticing unity. Solution: pay attention and notice more often. So it's easy to come to reality from this point of view, rather than kind of a nebulous, everything's one. So, inclusion. Great ideal. Better to fine tune it down to, let's not exclude people as much as possible.